So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, nicely intercepted. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Kagawa. Musiala. Schneider. Chooses great hit! That was a matter of inches.
Vinicius Junior probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Schneider, showing great feet there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Oh, terrible! Can he finish? Rijkaard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Musiala! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a go! Oh, just over.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's found him in space. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckenbauer. Conte. And it's Schneider. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's had it taken off him. Rivaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Schneider. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe. Schneider. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Kagawa. Barcola. And he's found a way past.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kagawa. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Cafu. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Schneider. Wan-Bissaka promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer with the foul. Decent hit and on target. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Rijkaard, and he's had a hit! Oh, that is very close.
Rijkaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Conte. It's Kagawa. For Musiala. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Wan-Bissaka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kimmich. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Musiala. Musiala is flagged offside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, not quite. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That is Conte. Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, delightful ball. Can he put it away?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Schneider. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And here's Van Basten. Musiala. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu. Conte. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. That's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's played into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Kimmich.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mbappe. Rijkaard.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Cafu, Beckenbauer, Kagawa. Cafu, passing is crisp and sharp. Kaka hurtling down that right flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckenbauer does really well there, he is strong. He's looking to set free a runner. Tries a shot! And it's lofted through here.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through.
2 added minutes has been
That's
indicated.
a fine interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vinicius Junior. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Schneider. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Serginho. Spread neatly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much...
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Cafu. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Kagawa. Kagawa! There it is!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Foot in. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Serginho. Now it's Bergkamp. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Schneider. Mbappe! And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Torres. And he was quick to react. That has been cut short. Bebeto. Bebeto proves just a little bit too strong. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Kagawa looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Hakimi. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Nice, and the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Thinks one through. Mbappe! It carries far too far and out of play. Schneider. Barcola. Now it's Kagawa. Makaleli. Bergkamp. And Hakimi. Hakimi charging forward down that flank. Bebeto. Kagawa. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Priol attempts a clearance. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Here we go again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Conte. And it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hakimi. And that's a throw-in. Priol. Aims beyond the defence. Looking for the run-up. Bebeto. Bergkamp. There will be a throw-in. Here it comes. Pillars! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Terrific header.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, no joy this time. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Serginho. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Bergkamp. There's the hit! Decent enough try.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Perez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top. Face to face. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Bergkamp, and he welcomes it in. And it's Bebeto. Cafu gets it clear. There's the shot! Defending of the desperate. In he goes again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Conte. Schneider. Mbappe. Barcola. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. They're urging. Can he put it away? And that is doing no harm.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's played him through. And he's certainly onside here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Schneider fiddles it through. Oh, played right into his path. He's one-on-one! Shot a goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Messi. Odegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Romario. He's in, and the shot! Has a look and place it forward.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Romario.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Played back. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Romario. Oh, super find. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Kagawa. Ball played for Conte. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. And it's Sané. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Pedri.
Davies really added the width.
Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Odegaard. That's a little off target. Kagawa. That is Conte. Serginho. Now Odegaard. And it's Romario. Now it's Mbappe. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Kagawa. Short changes him with that pass. 5 minutes till the break. Nicely aimed pass. Barcola. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's been shifted off it. Serginho, he's picked his way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Oh, he's taken it. Oh, shapes to shoot! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Odegaard. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Belts one. Nicked it back promptly. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Romario. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Cafu. Kagawa. Barcola. That has not gone well.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Just about up to the hour now. Now he's off and running. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
This is promising. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Romario. There's the hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and a real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Decent hit! And he comes up trumps again. 75 minutes played. Conte. Mbappe. To Schneider. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Now it's Kagawa. Oh, what a climb! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Beckenbauer. Schneider looks to get on the end of this. He can run onto that. He's found some space. Great challenge, time to perfection. Conte. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got space in the area. Schneider. Cafu. Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, Mario is sporting it. There's the shot! Cafu. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Schneider, and here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Baggio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Turns and goes back. Passes short and sharp. Musiala! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Musiala really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Sané. And he was quick to react. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Sané. Sané unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. That is Conte. Back would it go. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 21.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sané. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's just playing it safe.
And struck first time. And that is doing no harm at all.
Musiala put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Kagawa. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu makes the interception. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bale. Davids. Rummenigge. He won't be happy with that one. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Musiala. Roberto Baggio. Bale. Odo. Kagawa. Belts one. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Kagawa. Roberto Baggio. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently not. Oh, terrible mistake. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed got themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Number 6.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Schneider. Defending here is really tight. Kagawa. Oh, he's found some space here. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Sané. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
A nice sequence of passes, this. And here's a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Musiala brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Musiala. Schneider. Kagawa. Davids. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. Aim forwards. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Schneider. Kagawa. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bale. Roberto Baggio. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Odo. And it's Bale. Kante with a definite foul there.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu. Beckenbauer. And it's Kagawa. Musiala. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Courtois will lay claim to that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odo. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Sané. Kagawa. Dink through. Courtois catches it safely. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf does well to get it back. Davids. And he welcomes it in. And the ball's gone astray. Schneider. Lobbed in behind. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Some really good ball movement. Kagawa. Looking tidy in possession here. Sané. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here!
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Musiala. Number 13.
That's a sharp pass. Well timed, excellent
Number 17,
interception.
Schneider.
And here's
Coming on the
Suarez.
field, number 8.
Well, that has caused disappointment
Number
to some,
12,
unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
Number
What a waste.
22, Pedri. Substitution.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Kagawa. Oh, terrible. Great chance! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Otto spots it and intercepts. It's Van Basten!
There will be
Pressing's
1 minute
intense
at a
and it's
time.
paid off. And now the breakaway. Now it's Wirtz. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Sané
And now
picking up
I'd
the
just
Man
like
of the
to
Match
read out our
award.
fan
And no Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game... Oh, terrible mistake! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Czech deals with it effortlessly.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you could empathise with that. But...
yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion, and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him.
Not bad.
Bastoni attempts a clearance. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. Conte. Great defending, strong and determined, and he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior, passing nice and neat. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Royce has it out wide and in space. Conte. And it's Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Sane. Pass is just off target. Kajolu.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's a throw. Roberto Carlos. For Conte. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the left flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
there could be trouble here. Conte. Darwin. Rummenigge. Serginho. And he's in on goal. He's looking wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rangers have their second corner now. Veron goes short. Rangers have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Veron. Oh, such a clever touch. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the counter could be on here. Nunez is onto it in a flash. Kajolu. Kagawa does really well to win the ball there. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Darwin. Kajolu. Royce in acres of space out wide. Ernest. Kajolu. Decent ball. Seedorf. Defending of the desperate variety. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Serginho. 5 minutes till the break. Kajolu looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Conte. And it's Sané. It's Bellingham. Floated up and over. That is a brilliant interception. Royce.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kajolu. Ernest. Well seen. Saw that coming. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Demichelis gets it away. That is lovely. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Volunteers for each block.
Reflections on the
Please
first
report
half?
to the staff room
It's been a
immediately.
pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Kajolu. He is through here. That is good strength. And it's Veron. And Demichelis. Kajolu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Veron hurtling down that right flank. Vinicius Junior. Sané. And it's Kagawa. Done delicately. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. That has been slung wide. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bastoni can get it clear. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Another pass, just keep... It's Kagawa!
The attendance for this
And he was there to get a vital touch.
80,953.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Royce. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Cleared without
Bale.
hesitation. Rangers are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge. And he's gone searching crossfield. That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Goes in for the header! Another fruitless header.
Rangers might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bale. And that's been repelled.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Kagawa. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking for the run. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Time for a change in personnel. So a couple of front-footed alterations here. A pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 20, Batistuta.
Rummenigge. Serginho. Serginho. He's got away. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Veron taking charge of the dead ball. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Decent hit from there. Cafu.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And it's Sané. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Header! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rangers take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Rummenigge. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Good-looking ball. Barcola chasing after it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here.
He's scored! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Van Basten. And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Schneider. To Musiala. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Barcola. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Thuram, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get...
Schneider! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Conte. And he welcomes it in. Botafogo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now that's well seen too. Schneider. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Basten. Thuram. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Barcola has created one goal already. Vinicius Junior, he's played him through. Picked up and the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Schneider. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now Vinicius Junior! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
substituição no time do Botafogo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 7.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He gets big! Tries to get it clear. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Schneider. And here's Thuram.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Kagawa. That's a shade optimistic. Bastoni.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Kagawa.
acréscimo.
Musiala. Aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a quick ball upfield. And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again. Cafu to Musiala. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Barcola. Schneider. Barcola. Oh, and he's through the middle. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Thuram. Keeper's ball. Barcola. Bellingham. That is lovely. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and
There's the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
In with a header! He scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Botafogo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. He's had it taken off him.
Público presente na partida de
He's
hoje.
picked his way through.
71.550
Thuram.
espectadores.
Oh, that's a very decent... He's had a shot! He has done it! Right back in the game!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Gerrard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got the shot away! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, that's been intercepted. Bastoni. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hakimi does well to get it back. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Snyder! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. But Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ser substituído pelo jogador.
Pinches it off him.
17. Substituição
Schneider
em
will not
andamento.
want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? It's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He could be in here. He's got away. He's found some space. Pedri. Oh, sweet feet. Chance to finish. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And it's played forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's tidy. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kagawa.
Teremos 3 minutos
Pedri.
de acréscimo.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! He scores! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Schneider. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
It's Canoa! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 23, Shinji Kagawa.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Shinji Kagawa.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on, and he's on his way, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos shapes to shoot! And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. That is a great ball. Musiala gets into some space. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Petit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He could be in here. Oh, important interception. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Schneider. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vinicius Junior. No, that pass has been well intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Rivaldo. Van Basten. And the shot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he has lively movement around him, he'll find the runners. He's the pivot for all that goes forward.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Sneijder! What a save by Seaman! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Cleared without hesitation. It's a throw-in. It's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Belts one. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Rivaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So it is still 0-0. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Sneijder. Kagawa. Looking for the run. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Kagawa. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lovely bit of skill. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Sneijder. Sneijder going face-to-face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. And here's Platini. Conte. And it's Sneijder. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. And he nearly went all the way.
Owen may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt...
Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well read, nice interception. Seedorf. Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Musiala. Schneider. Kagawa. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Schneider. Schneider's cross. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Owen. So, third corner of the game. Cannavaro can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Platini. He's onside. He's got away. Schneider. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now it's Owen. Played back in. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Maradona. Still just a single goal between the sides. He is through here. Chance for the header! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gets his pass away. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's found a way through. Seedorf herring after the ball here. Barcola.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's hoisted clear. Rivaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through, it's Van Basten! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Maradona. Seedorf. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the keeper's in command. Barcola. Kagawa. Kagawa! Should have equalised.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good strength. Cafu wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Barcola. He is just caressing the ball. Barcola! And he's there to get it away. Musiala.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that... It's Snyder! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per
Mateus, Cafu makes the interception. 2 minutes to be added on. That's a nicely measured pass.
2 minuti di recupero.
Pedri. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate. Oh, terrible mistake! He's got the shot away! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looks to clip it forward. Thuram attempts a clearance. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. Kagawa. Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Threads one in. Oh, that is good. Super running shot. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cannavaro with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Donatoni. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Sané. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Barcola. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Schneider. Lovely feet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Beckham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kagawa. Barcola. Barcola purring. Shapes to shoot! 30 minutes gone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Barcola. Barcola! And for a moment, time stood still. Kagawa. And here's Van Basten. Sané. Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Barcola. Barcola! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Another pass just keeps it ticking. Barcola! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Beckham. He's had a shot! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He could be in here. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given.
Habrá un minuto de
A
descuento.
poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Gets his pass away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he put it away? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Quality ball. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Musiala kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Van Basten.
Van Basten, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now it's Van Basten. Schneider. Now it's Van Basten. Conte to Schneider, and it's Kagawa. It's a pretty loose pass. That's been cut out, well played. Barcola. And it's Van Basten. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Barcola. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, nice interception. Donatoni. Oh, that's a key interception. Kagawa. And he welcomes it in. Bayer punts it upfield. And it's Schneider. Beckenbauer. Musiala. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking here to chip it through. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's Van Basten! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Schneider. Barcola. Donatoni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Musiala. Kante too strong for his opponent there. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And that is a little undercooked. Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. Musiala. Kagawa. Now it's Kagawa.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Van Basten. Kagawa. Kagawa! And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Passing nice and neat. Jimenez. David Villa. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rafael Leao chasing after it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It's a really well-measured ball. That's tidy. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Okafor. And it's Kagawa. Foden. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Kagawa. Looking tidy in possession here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And he's only too happy to take that back. David Villa puts his foot on the gas. And it's Kagawa. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Pulisic. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Barcola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Modric. Played with finesse. Great ball if he can get there. And he's straight offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Conte. Foden. Oh, good ball, shots on here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Okafor. Estupinian. Can he latch on to this? It's a throw-in. Okafor could try cutting inside here. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the shot could be on. He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Modric is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
There will be 1 minute.
That's
at a
positional
time.
goals, the utilisation of space.
And he gets rid in a hurry. David Villa. Foden. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Foden. Tomori attempts a clearance.
Foden, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he was alert to it. Pulisic. So what can they make of this? Nicely worked. And no, that was never going to make it. Pulisic is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's being shifted off it.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. David Villa. Foden.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Estupinian. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. And the finish! Kagawa. Fofana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Foden. Nice control.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rafael Leao. Oh, he's played it in low. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Modric. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kagawa. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Estupinian.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Tomori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's played forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Foden! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. Beckenbauer. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looks to clip it forward. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini calmly anticipates. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Beckenbauer. Conte. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer. And it's Schneider. Schneider proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Palermo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Del Piero! Rummenigge! That is decidedly lacking.
Palermo were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Cafu. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Barcola. Foden providing an outlet on that flank.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Barcola just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's headed upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is Rummenigge! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Real chance. Tries a shot! He scored! Palermo back on level terms. Well, there was to be no other outcome. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Foden. Now it's Foden. Chooses to go back. No, he's not getting any further than that. And here's Barcola. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Great hit! And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Beckenbauer. Played towards the other side. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cleared without hesitation. Del Piero. Dink through. Oh, Red, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. They've done it! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Nedved will perfectly measured that. He's had a hit! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Barcola. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Kagawa. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Numero 23.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Maldini. Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they've got rid.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the
shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Hullet. And it's Beckham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great ball if he can get there. He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. Rummenigge. He is through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Pedri. That's good play. Shot could be on. Bakula! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bakula. Deftly done. Oh no, what has happened here? There's the hit! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Oh, give it away. He's found Rummenigge! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And Messi! And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for the run. And it's played forward. Del Piero looks to get on the end of this. Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared away. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Foden. Oh, shooting chance! And that may well be that. That is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaká receives it in a good position here. Keeper's ball. Kaká.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. He read that really well and stopped it.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Okay, interesting.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Goal! Offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Kaká.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Gabriel running with the ball. Thinks one through. Now it's Bale. Cafu getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos. So it is still 0-0. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Bale. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible. Saka! Goal, Milan! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And smartly reclaimed. He's got to be in here! Oh, this looks sharp. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's lofted through here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Schneider. Kagawa. Now then, the ball's come loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Saka. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Kagawa. Kaká. And he's there to clear it. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Kagawa. Nicely aimed pass. Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. That looks a good ball through. He's in, surely! Shot at goal! Xavi Alonso, and he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior looks to clip it forward. No, that's been intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No way through. Schneider. He could be in here. Schneider. Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. That is Conte. And that could set him on his way. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an excellent interception. Vinicius Junior.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Saka. And here's Bale. And that's gone loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Foden going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now...
It's Bale! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Cafu, and the pass is intercepted. Bale, he's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 87.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 24. Il numero
Forwards
9.
and with
Cambio di
intent.
giocatori.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's another good win of the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Into the last quarter of an hour. Good spot, he's seen the run. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a nice ball. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neatly clipped into space. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! He should have put that one away. Aim forwards. And that's been won straight back. Passing nice and neat. Conte. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcola. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lobbed in behind. Bale. He is through here. Pulls it back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kagawa. Barcola. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Foden. Now it's Foden. Great challenge, time to perfection. And he's managed to get rid. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of...